This is directly from the White House website. The American story is one of innovation, from the railroads that linked sea to shining sea to the internet that connected the entire world. American entrepreneurs have led the build out of the next generation technologies and every generation since its founding. Crypto should be no different. So this is the report right here. Nice opening paragraph. The port is right here. So if you want to check out the 186 page report, feel free to do that. I'm going to hop into the facts sheet and we'll talk about what's happening. So the president's working group on digital asset markets releases recommendations to strengthen American leadership and digital financial technology. And then again, this is the this program here, this working group. The golden age of crypto in the United States was established by President Trump's executive order, strengthening American leadership in digital financial technology. And he said he was going to be the pro-crypto president, and he has delivered. Positioning America as the leader in digital asset markets, the working group determined that a fit-for-purpose market structure framework is essential to support growth and innovation in the digital asset industry, protect consumers, and keep United States at the forefront of digital asset development. So the working group recommends that Congress build a massive bipartisan House of Representatives vote for clarity by enacting legislation that eliminates existing gaps in regulatory oversight, and then embrace DeFi technology that recognizes potential of integrating such technology into mainstream finance. DeFi, TradFi, blending together is where we are heading. And then they want the SEC and the CFTC to use their existing authorities to immediately enable the trading of digital assets at the federal level by providing clarity to market participants on issues such as registration, custody, trading, and record keeping. So they're trying to make everything clear so that crypto really just become a part of the American United States financial system without no hiccups. Then they have the modernizing bank regulation for digital assets. And this is the relaunch crypto innovation efforts by Clarity, permissible bank activities and custody, tokenization, stablecoin issuance, and then the use of blockchain. So you got Circle, you got Coinbase, JP Morgan, all the crypto miners, all of the companies like Strategy that are accumulating crypto. They want to make all that nice and clear. So the XRP army, all those people don't really have to worry about banking, certificates, and all of that. It's a clear, streamlined process. So we should see a lot more companies getting in on this crypto legislation in the near future. So ensure that bank capital rules are aligned with the actual risks associated with digital assets, not simply the fact of their presence on a distributed ledger. Then they have strengthening the role of the US dollar. I think this may be the most important. Treasury and the banking agencies faithfully and expeditiously implement the Genius Act that just passed recently. Trump signed it about 2 weeks ago. Congress take additional action to protect privacy and civil liberties by passing the anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act to codify the provisions of President's executive order banning central bank digital currencies in the United States. We should definitely do that in the U.S. We already are tracked enough by surveillance technology, cameras, geolocations, so if anyone got some crazy happening, they can find you pretty easily if they just tap in with Apple and Google and all the security cameras. But they don't want your dollar to fully be tracked, even though USDC has freeze and clawback features. So they can, manage that in different ways. And combating illicit finance in the digital age. So this is, all the crimes. So they want the self-custody and clarity of the AML obligations of actors within the decentralized system. So people are still, just like banks, are going to get your information if you are involved. Ensuring fairness and predictability in digital asset taxation. So they're trying to figure out taxes basically there. So I think this is really positive. for the working groups on digital asset markets. They are fully diving in, making everything nice and clear for us in the future as we see this new financial system be integrated into United States, which then will get spread out through the world via stable coins and just the United States leadership.
Passive income, gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple.